السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الثانوي، معكم قناة مدرستنا 3 تحت إشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. النهاردة الحلقة الرابعة من شرح منهجنا اللغة الإنجليزية الجديد للصف الأول الثانوي. Let's see together what we are going to take for this episode. Okay, if we look at the screen, we can find that today's session is talking about Unit 3. Unit 3, what is the title of Unit 3? Unit 3 is talking about truth versus lies. Truth versus lies. Okay, so if you looked at the picture that you are having here in front of you on the slide, we can find that there is a boy. Yes, the boy is holding a mask and he is trying to wear it. He is trying to put on the mask on his face. Why? Because maybe he wanted to hide his real identity. So today we're going to learn about truth and lies. Let's see what we are going to have in this unit. First of all, let me ask you a question. Has anyone ever made a promise to you but didn't keep it? How did you feel? How did you feel if someone promised you and didn't keep his or her promise? What do you think? For me, if I had such a situation, maybe I feel betrayed. Maybe I feel disappointed, frustrated. Yes, what about you? So ask yourself this question and I need your answers. Okay. Let's start with the reading passage. You can find here there are some excerpts from the reading passage which we use in order to focus on the main vocabulary that we may use inside this unit. So, in the first sentence that you are having here in front of you, in life, not everyone we meet is truly honest. Some people put on a friendly face but are in fact wolves in sheep's clothing. What does this mean? Let's see together. The first word that we are having here in front of you is honest. Can you see? Honest. What does this mean? This word طبعا زي ما احنا عارفين معناها ايه honest؟ honest معناها أمين. So what is the part of speech of this word? It's an adjective. Very good, well done. It's an adjective. طب what if I would like to bring the noun? عايز اجيب منها الاسم. هقولها ازاي? Yes, honesty. Honesty. Well done. What if I would like to bring the adverb? How would I say it? Well done. Very good. Honestly. I add ly to the adjective in order to form the adverb. So, honest, an adjective, and the adverb of it is honestly. What is the antonym of the word honest? Dishonest. Very good. Well done. And what about the noun of dishonest? Dishonesty. Dishonesty. معناها عدم الأمانة. Excellent. Very good. Let's try to take the synonyms and antonyms of this word. What is the synonym of the word honest? Yes, truthful, sincere, trustworthy, upright. And I'm sure that they know what does it mean, the word synonym. Synonym means the same meaning. So I need you to bring me the same meaning of the word honest. This is the synonym. So, truthful, sincere, trustworthy, upright. What about the antonym? Do you remember what does it mean? Yes, excellent, very good. Antonym means the opposite of the word. So what is the opposite of the word honest? Dishonest, untruthful, false, insincere. As you see here in the passage, in the sentence that we are having here in front of you, we meet is truly honest some people. What about these people? What do? They put on a friendly face. What do you mean? عايز يقول لنا ايه هنا في الجملة دي؟ What does it mean to put on a friendly face? To put on a friendly face, that means that they are wearing a mask. Yes, they are wearing a mask, a friendly mask, in order to hide their own identity. So what about this? But are, in fact, wolves in sheep's clothing. So people who are trying to hide their own identity, we call them wolves in sheep's clothing. يعني إيه؟ يعني إيه wolves in sheep's clothing? Wolves in sheep's clothing means seems to be friendly, but actually they are dangerous. So people who hide their own identity and put on a friendly face, they are not friendly, but actually they are dangerous. So we call them, بنسميهم إيه؟ بنسميهم wolves in sheep's clothing. طيب تعالوا كده نقرب. Let's focus on the word clothing. Yes, clothing here is uncountable. uncountable noun. يعني إيه كلمة uncountable؟ يعني لا تعد، يعني ما ينفعش أجيب منها إيه؟ ما ينفعش أجيب منها مفرد. So هل هي بتبقى singular؟ yes هي singular، ما ينفعش أجيب منها الجمع أبدا، فبالتالي بقول عليها uncountable مش countable. ف let's see the example here. I like winter clothing. I like winter clothing. Okay, so there is another word we call it cloth. cloth. What does it mean؟ معناها إيه؟ cloth here is a countable noun. countable معناها إن أنا ممكن أجمعها، مفيش أي مشكلة، مش زي كلمة clothing. وcloth هنا هوت لو جت countable noun معناها زي قطعة من القماش. For example, she put the cloth in the closet. She put the cloth in the closet. What about this word؟ الكلمة دي كلنا عارفينها، بس يا ترى بتنطقوها ازاي يا ولاد؟ تيجوا كده نشوف البرونانسيشن بتاعها مع بعض. أنا عارفة إن كلكم بتقول عليها closes، صح؟ لا هي مش closes، هي ال correct pronunciation بتاعها هي close. close. Yes. So close here is always plural noun. على طول بتبقى اسم جمع. Close is always plural noun. Let's see the example. You must wear formal clothes in meetings. Now you get the difference between clothing, cloth and clothes. ودلوقتي تقدر ازاي تفرق بين الثلاث كلمات دول وازاي نحطهم في different sentences in speaking or writing or anything that any context that you would like to use. Let's go on. Let's take another sentence. They may deceive us to gain money, favors, or private information. Can you see the highlighted words? So let's focus on them and see what do they mean. The first word is here deceive. Deceive. What does this mean, the word? As it clear from the sentence, so deceive here is a verb, فعل. طب معناها إيه؟ معناها يخدع. برافو. So if I would like to bring the adjective, what do I say? هقول إيه؟ هقول deceived. Deceived. Yes. If I would like to bring the noun, عايزة استخدم الاسم منها، هقول إيه؟ deception. Deception. Okay. If I would like to use another adjective of the word deceptive. Deceptive. طب what's the difference between these two adjectives? Deceived and deceptive. إيه الفرق بين deceived يا ميس و deceptive؟ إمتى اختار دي وإمتى اختار دي؟ Deceived يعني مخدوع، فممكن أقول for example I was deceived from the scammer. The scammer deceived me. So deceived, the first one is an adjective, and in the second sentence is a verb. طب what is the deceptive? Deceptive means معناها مخادع. The one who does the action, we describe it and we call it deceptive. Yes. Let's take the synonym of the word deceive. What are the synonyms of the word deceive? Equal, mislead, trick, or cheat. What about the antonyms? What are the antonyms of the word deceive? Enlighten, inform, reveal. Excellent. Well done. Okay. What about the other word favor? Favor. What does it mean? Favor معناها معروف. And in this sentence, favors here is a noun. Favor here is a noun. هنا في الجملة هنا favor هنا اسم. So what is the verb of favor? طب يا ميس عايزة أجيب منها الفعل، أعمل إيه؟ Favor ممكن تبقى noun، ممكن تبقى verb. ولو جت verb هتيجي بمعنى prefer، يفضل. يعني ممكن أقول for example she favors quiet places. She favors quiet places. هنا معناه ان هي she prefers، هي بتفضل. طب if I would like to bring the adjective، عايزة أجيب الصفة منها، I can say favored. I can say favored. And also there is another adjective برضو لكلمة favor وهي favorite. and I think that all of you know what does it mean. كلنا عارفين معنى كلمة favorite. For example, my favorite book is Harry Potter. So favorite here معناها ايه؟ المفضل. طب favorite يا ميس can you give me an example؟ ممكن تدينا مثال عليها؟ ممكن اقول he is the favorite student. ده هو ده الطالب الايه؟ المفضل. Okay, let's go on. Let's take the synonym of the word favor. يلا نبص على synonym. What does it mean? The same meaning as we said before. Kindness, service, help. Excellent. What about the antonym? I mean the opposite of the word favor. How could it be? Neglect, harm, hurt, disfavor. Disfavor. Very good. Keep all these words in your minds and try to memorize them. Why? Because we are going to answer the questions on all these aspects of the vocabulary that we are learning now. So keep them in your mind. هتنسى يا ولاد. كل الحاجات دي دلوقتي هنختبرها مع بعض وهنحل عليها كل انواع الكويستشنز الاسئله اللي ممكن نتعرض لها في الامتحان. فكل كلمه بنقولها keep them in your mind, don't forget. Okay. Let's take another sentence. People might spread false stories to damage someone's reputation. Repetition. What does this mean? What does this mean, the word repetition? Repetition here, as we see from the sentence, is a noun, اسم. ومعناها ايه يا ولاد؟ معناها سمعة. Yes, repetition معناها سمعة. طب if I would like to bring the adjective, عايزة أجيب منها الصفة يا ميس، هقولها ازاي؟ reputable. Reputable. Excellent, well done. So what about the synonyms? Can we say the synonyms? ايه السينونيمز بتاعها؟ standing, fame, name. And what about the antonyms? Disgrace, shame, infamy, obscurity. Okay? So repetition معناها ايه؟ السمعة. Okay? Let's go to another sentence. Such behavior can leave us betrayed. Do you remember when I asked you at the beginning of the episode, how did you feel if someone would promise you but didn't keep their promise? Can you remember? I said maybe I feel betrayed. So what does this word mean? الكلمة دي معناها ايه يا ولاد؟ betrayed. Let's see. Betray here is a verb, فعل معناها يخون. برافو عليكم، يخون. طب if I would like to bring the adjective، عايزة أجيب بقى منها الصفة، هعمل إيه؟ I say betrayed. طب if I would like to bring the noun، عايزة أجيب الاسم، هقولها إزاي؟ betrayal. طب what about the person who does the action؟ طب ال person اللي does the action of betrayal. So what we call him بنسميه إيه؟ betrayer. Very good, well done. What about these synonyms? Let's see. The synonym of the word betray is backstab, equal, be disloyal, and deceive. Do you remember the word deceive? فاكرين كلمة deceive يخدع؟ Okay. What about the antonyms? Betray is the antonym of support, stand by, be loyal. Very good. Keep them in your minds. Let's take another sentence. In digital world, fake platforms and social media scams copy these same tactics. We know that social media has a lot of fake websites. So you have to be careful about any website that you are dealing with. Why? Because they may scam you. What this word mean? Scam. Let's see. Okay, scam could be a noun. ممكن تبقى noun بمعنى احتيال. And a scam could be a verb فعل بمعنى يحتال. And the person who does the action, the person بقى اللي بيعمل بقى the scam process, what we call him? We call him a scammer. We call him what? A scammer. Very good. Okay, if I would like to bring the synonym, يا ميس قول لنا السينونيم بتاع كلمة scam ايه؟ If this word is not obvious or clear for you, what shall I say instead of scam? I can say like fraud, swindle, trick, or cheat. So What is the antonym please? Could you tell us؟ ممكن نعرف الانتونيم بتاعها؟ طب تعالوا نبص. Scam is an antonym of honesty, truth, sincerity of course. Let's see another word, tactics. What does this word mean؟ معنى الكلمة دي. Tactics means like styles or methods. Styles or methods. So, in the digital world, we can find that there are a lot of fake platforms and social media scams. And all these scams copy the same methods, copy the same styles, the same tactics. So we have to be careful with all these scams. Let's take another sentence. They make grand promises. What does that mean, the word grand? Any grand, يعني great, big promises, such as free prizes, dream jobs, or fast profits. They only do this action. Why? To exploit our personal data or disappear with our money. I think that you heard a lot about scamming through sending messages on your mobile phones. You can find that someone may send you a message telling you that you won £100,000 and you have to text me with the code sent in the message in order to receive your money. طبعا كلنا عارفين دلوقتي في a lot of ads and advertisement on TV and in the streets warning you to take care of such processes. Okay, why? This is we call it scam. حد بيبعت لك رسالة يقول لك انت كسبت 100,000 جنيه. Just a copy، اعمل لنا copy للكود الموجود في المسج and send it back. طبعا if you didn't be aware of what is going on، لو انت مش واخد بالك اللي بيحصل you are having a scam. انت بتتعرض للايه؟ للاحتيال. فبالتالي you have to take care of all these things that may just scam you. And what do they offer? They offer, as we see here, like grand promises, a large sum amount of money, like £1,000. Do you see? They are a very large number of money. Yes. فأول ما تلاقي نفسك جالك 100,000 جنيه ما تصدقش طبعا لأن هي دي إيه؟ This is a scam. ده احتيال. Why they do so? They are trying to exploit you. Exploit you for two main reasons. Maybe they would like to get your personal data, or maybe they would like to disappear with all your money. Yes. Okay, so let's see the word exploit. What does this mean? Exploit in the sentence here is a verb. كلمة exploit هنا في الجملة دي معناها إيه؟ Verb. فعل. Okay, I would like to bring the adjective. عايزة أجيب منها الصفة. هقولها إزاي؟ Exploited. Very good. Well done. طب if I would like to bring the noun، عايزة أجيب من الاسم منها. What do I say؟ هقول إيه؟ هقول exploitation. Exploitation. Okay. So what are the synonyms of the word exploit? Abuse, manipulate. Manipulate يعرف معناها طبعا يعني play يتلاعب. Misuse, take advantage of. What are the antonyms? Assist, help, aid, or support. Excellent. Well done. Did you know the meaning of exploit? So don't make a chance for people, or don't get them a chance to exploit you. Why? Because they are just trying to exploit your personal data or to disappear with your money. So be careful of any of these scams that you may face in the future. Okay, you have to notice about the difference between these two words, exploit and explore. They seem to be similar. شكلهم شبه بعض كده شوية. Both of them are verbs. الاتنين فعلا فعل. But they are different in meaning. مختلفين جدا في المعنى. Exploit قلنا معناها إيه؟ يستغل. And explore معناها يستكشف. So you have to take care of these two verbs because they look like each other. Maybe they could be confusing and maybe you are confused while answering the correct answer in the multiple choices. Let's take another sentence. So to protect yourself, here is the precaution that you have to take. To protect yourself, what shall I do? What should I do? I have to pause before acting, asking careful questions and confirm the facts from reliable sources. As the old saying goes, trust but verify. طبعا you have to take care, you have to pause. What does this mean? What does it mean, the word pause? Pause here is a verb and معناها يعني يتوقف. طب if I would like to bring the noun, عايزة أجيب الاسم, the same word, pause. So pause is the verb and the noun at the same time? Yes. And what about the adjective? Here, paused. And we have another adjective from the verb or from the noun that we can call it posing. Okay? Okay. What is the synonym of the word pause? Pause means stop, break, halt, or rest. And what is the antonym of the word pause? Continue, proceed, or advance. Okay. And as the old saying goes, trust but verify. يعني trust but verify. What does this mean, the word verify means? Verify here is a verb. as ما انتم شايفين كده verify هنا فعل. طب if I would like to bring the adjective, what shall I say? هقول verified. طب if I would like to bring the noun, عايزة أجيب الاسم, هقول إيه؟ هقول verification. Okay. So what is the synonym of the word verify? Confirm, validate, check, or prove. And what about the antonym of the word? Disprove, reject, or deny. It is like being caught in a trap you didn't realize was set. There is another phrase that you have to take care of it. What's the difference between be caught in a trap or set a trap? Caught in a trap, that means that you are in the process of scam. Okay, so a scammer set you a trap, so you are caught in a trap. Did you get the difference? Caught a trap, دلوقتي انت اللي تم اصطيادك. Okay, but set a trap, you are the one, انت اللي بتعمل المصيدة. So this is the difference between these two sentences, okay, and two phrases. So be caught in a trap. Let's see the example here. He was caught in a trap and lost his money. And what about set a trap? And this is a verb, set. The hunter set a trap to hunt the bear. Okay, so did you get the difference between caught in a trap and set a trap? Yes. So set a trap, so you are the scammer. Yes. And caught in a trap, you are the victim. Yes. Okay. Let's take another sentence. In the end, honesty and kindness always shine brighter than lies and deception. I think that we have taken the word deception before. Yes, very good. برافو عليكم يا ولاد فاكرين. Deception is the noun of the verb deceive and means معناها خداع. طب what about lies? Do you remember the title of the unit? فاكرين التايتل بتاعت اليونت بتاعتنا؟ it was, I think, ايه رأيكم؟ It was truth versus lies. Yes, truth versus lies. So what does this mean, the word lies? معناها ايه lies? Lies معناها الأكاذيب. Lies معناها الايه؟ الأكاذيب. And the lie is a verb. والverb ده maybe can be confusing. ممكن يكون confusing. Why? Because there are some similar verbs look like it. So let's see what are the verbs that look like the verb lie. As we see here, that lie in the past simple, it's lied, lied. And when we put the ing, when you put the verb in the gerund state, we say that lying. فبعمل ايه؟ اروح شايله الاي اي ومحولها الى واي علشان خاطر احط الاي ان جي بتاعتي. وهنا معناها ايه؟ means tell lies. معناها ايه؟ tell lies. طب تعالوا نشوف كده الاكزامبل معانا. Malika lied to me about the homework. That means that she told lies. Okay, what about the other word? الكلمة الثانية اللي ممكن تبقى confusing and the same as lie. Do you see شايفين على السكرين قدامنا؟ lie هنا نفس بالظبط اللترز الحروف بتاعت lie اللي هي معناها يكذب. بس lie هنا معناها مختلف. lie in the past بخليها lay و in the past participle بخليها lain. طب هنا معناها ايه؟ معناها lie down. يعني ايه؟ يستلقي. معناها ايه؟ يستلقي. شفتوا ازاي؟ the same word نفس الكلمة the same letters and the same pronunciation. مفيش أي فرق بينهم. الاتنين نفس الحروف والاتنين نفس النطق بس هنا different in meaning. Different in what? In meaning. فبالتالي هنا لاي الأولى معناها يكذب، لاي الثانية معناها إيه؟ يستلقي. For example, she lay in bed because she was sick. Okay. طب what about the third lie? The third lie نفس ال pronunciation بس إن هي but المشكلة فيها إن هي إيه؟ different in إيه؟ in letters. ال letters بتاعتي مختلفة شوية. فأنا هنا lie هنا معناها إيه؟ معناها يسند أو إيه؟ أو يبيد. والpast بتاعها led. And as the example that you see on the screen, birds lay eggs. Birds lay eggs. Do you see? So I have here lie, lay. Lie, lay. These three verbs may be confusing in the exam. ساعات في الامتحان بيجيبهم، فعشان كده أنا بالنسبة لي لو مش عارف ال difference between these three verbs بحس إن أنا إيه مش قادر أختار الإجابة الصح. فبالتالي you have to know the difference between these three verbs. Okay, let's go on. Now, this is your turn to check your understanding. So let's try to test ourselves about how progress did we make? How progress did we make up to now? Okay? Okay. Let's start with the first question. Marika didn't want to space her best friend's trust. يا ترى هنا هختار ايه؟ betray ولا betrayed ولا betrayal ولا betrayer؟ ها what do you think؟ هنا محتاجة ايه؟ verb ولا noun ولا adjective or what؟ هنا محتاجة ايه؟ yes here I need ايه؟ very good ممتازين excellent out there that هنا محتاجين ايه؟ الverb so I gonna choose هختار ايه؟ betray very good well done. Let's see another question. His space made it hard to trust him again. His space made it hard to trust him again. What do I need in this sentence? Do I need a verb or noun or adjective or what? What do I need? So I may say he's deceived or his deception or he's deceptive or he's deceived. What do you think? Excellent, very good. Very good. Deception. Well done because I need the noun. محتاجة هنا في الجملة noun. خداع. Let's see another question. Number 3. Child space is a serious matter in many countries. So I say what? Child what? Exploit, exploitive, exploitation, or exploiter? What do you think? What do you think? Yes, very good. Well done. Letter C, exploitation. Why? Because I need the noun in this sentence. Let's see another one. Number 4. It's important to be what? And tell the truth. To be honesty or honestly or dishonest or honest. So أنا هنا محتاجة إيه في الجملة دي؟ محتاجة adjective very good. بس يا ميس ثواني أنا عندي هنا في two adjectives في dishonest وفي honest هختار مين فيهم؟ So in this case في الحالة دي بنعمل إيه؟ We return to the meaning of the sentence. بنرجع لمعنى الجملة. فلما أقول it's important to be هل أنا من المهم إن أنا أكون honest ولا dishonest؟ أمين ولا غير أمين؟ Of course honest. فإيه هي الإجابة الصح ال correct answer بتاعتي هي letter D honest. Very good. Let's take another one. She is famous for her good space in the town. Repetition, reputed or reputing or reputable. What do you think? What do I need here? Yes, we need a noun which is repetition. Very good. Another one. You have to have space sources when writing an essay. What shall I use here? Unverified or verified or verify or verification. محتاجة إيه في الجملة دي؟ What do you think? To have what? What sources? I say that I have yes verified sources so I need the adjective محتاجة الصفة هنا فبالتالي I choose I pick up what? Verified. Excellent, thank you. Let's take another kind of questions, the question on synonyms and antonyms. You know that this is a very important question in the exam. In the first two questions in the exam you can find that you have to answer the synonyms and the antonyms of the words that of the specified words given in the question. Okay, so let's start with the first one. I just have a 2-minute pause. In this sentence, the word pause is a synonym. يبقى هو هنا دايما بيجيب لي الورد بتاعتي بتبقى highlighted زي ما احنا شايفين كده على كلمة pause، والمفروض ان هو بيقول لي هنا السينونيم. طب اعيد تاني القراءة محدش ينسى. هل هو اتأكد I have to verify if he needs synonym or antonym. ابص كده كويس تاني على الكويستشن. يا ميس لا ده هو عايز هنا مين؟ عايز synonym. بس يا ميس معلش في حاجة، هو هنا جايب لي 5 choices، جايب لي 5 اختيارات not 4 مش 4 زي ما احنا متعودين. لان الكويستشن بتاع السينونيم والانتونيمز دايما بيجيب لي ايه؟ لو جينا هنا مع بعض وقرينا التايتل بتاع الهيدلاين بتاع الكويستشن هنلاقي ايه؟ choose the 2 correct answers. ان هو عايزني اعمل ايه؟ اختار كام اجابه؟ 2 of the 5 options given. يعني بيديني 5 options والمفروض ان انا choose what؟ 2 correct answers of ايه؟ out of 5. out of what؟ out of 5. so here pause. what does this mean؟ معناها ايه؟ ايه السينونيم بتاعها؟ synonym احنا عارفين خلاص ان السينونيم معناها the same meaning، فبالتالي انا عايزه ادور على نفس المعنى. فبوز فاكرين قلنا معناها ايه؟ pause. what does it mean pause؟ excellent well done. stop yes and what؟ قلنا ايه كمان؟ and halt. very good. so I need here the synonym of the word pause هتبقى ايه؟ stop and ايه؟ and halt. very good. you are memorizing well. okay, let's take another question. number 2. never betray my trust in you. the word betray. طب انت محتاج ايه هنا بقى في الجمله في السنتنس دي؟ synonym ولا antonym؟ لا ده جايب لي ميس كلمه مختلفه، جايب لك ايه؟ it is an opposite. او عايز هنا الopposite. opposite يعني ايه؟ we said before opposite means the antonym يعني العكس of space and space. يا ترى betray الopposite بتاعها ايه؟ what do you think؟ ايه رايكم؟ excellent very good. be loyal to. برافو ان انا اكون امين. and what else؟ mislead. لا طبعا mislead معناها ايه؟ معناها betray. امال ايه كمان؟ excellent. support. so what are the 2 correct answers؟ be loyal to and what and support. be loyal to and what and support. let's take another question. you have deceived me. فاكرين the word deceive؟ so deceive here mean there's the same meaning. هنا مش جايب لي ولا synonym ولا جايب لي opposite ولا جايب لي antonym، جايب لي حاجة مختلفة، جايب لي ايه؟ the same meaning. but we knew before that the same meaning means synonym. so I need here the synonym of the word deceive. what does it mean the word deceive? what does it mean? excellent very good. trick and mislead. very good. when someone deceives you, what does he do? What does he do? He tricks you. He misleads you. well done. number 4. my favorite actor has a great repetition. what is the synonym of the word repetition? we have taken this before. yes, we remember. what does it mean? yeah, so repetition means like fame. well done. and what? break? no, not break. and what? standing. very good. standing. let's take another question. verify your identity first then enter. the word verified here can be replaced with. خلاص بقى عرفنا ايه نوعية الأسئلة، عرفنا replaced with معناها the same meaning. what does it mean? synonym. so verify, what does it mean? the synonym could be replaced with what? with excellent very good. confirm and validate. confirm and validate. very good. let's take another question. number 6. don't be deceived by such a scam. do you remember? what does it mean the word scam? but here I don't need the synonym. I need the antonym of the word, the opposite of the word scam. yes, we have taken this before, but please could we just remember together what does it mean? what does it mean? yes, scam means a trick, but what about the antonym, the opposite of the word? like mean? yes, honesty. well done. and truth. okay, now let's try to wrap up all the main vocabulary that we have discussed in the previous slides. okay, let's read them again together. deception, wolves in sheep's clothing, deceive, honest, repetition, betray, scam, favor, pressure, exploitation. I think that we have discussed all these vocabulary in the previous slides as we take some excerpts from the reading passage and highlighted, focused on all these main vocabulary. But this is only a wrap-up in order to be a gentle reminder for us what we have taken up till now. Okay, rely on honesty, intentions, dishonesty, cautious, trustworthy, tactics, exploit, caught in a trap, pressure, pose, trust but verify. Okay, let's take some questions on these key vocabulary just only for a fast wrap-up. Number 1, scams try to. Scams, do you remember scams? Yes, miss, we remember it. يلا نشوف كده اهو. Scams try to do what? Guard me? No, no. What do they try to do? Deceive, push, or awe others by giving false information. They gave you false information, so what do? Yes, they deceive others. Number 2, Noor does her mother a big what? By helping with the housework. Yes, a big lie? Of course not. What about detail? No. Favor or message? Yes, a big favor. Why? Because she did all the housework. Thank you, Noor. Number 3, if you have a good space, people trust you. Source, boundary, platform, or repetition. If you have a good what? Excellent, very good. If you have a good repetition, if you have a good repetition, people start trusting you. If you share a friend's secret, or if someone just told me a secret and I share it with others, what did I do by this? You may space their trust, betray, disappear, support, or copy. Yes, of course, you betray him, you betray her, you betray her trust. So what is the correct answer? Betray. Well done. Let's take another one. Number 5. Some companies space their workers by paying them too little. What do? They humor, exploit, create, or guard. Yes, very good. Do you remember the word? Yes, it's exploit. On exploit يعني إيه؟ يستغل. Let's take another one. My father always tells me to space when I meet new people online. What was the space of advice? Do you remember when we said that the good or the old people goes say? What do they say to us? What was their piece of advice? How did they advise us in such a situation when I meet new people online? They told us what? Be caught in a trap, trust but verify, be a wolf in sheep's clothing, or be too good to be true. Do you remember? Do you remember this piece of advice? Yes, excellent, very good. I know that you are excellent out there. Trust but verify. Trust but verify. زي بالظبط كده لما يقول ايه حرص ولا تخون، هو بالظبط نفس القصة. Trust but verify. Okay. After we have known all these vocabulary in Arabic, عرفنا خلاص معناهم بالعربي, and we knew all the family word or the family root of each word, وعرفنا العيلة بتاعت كل كلمة, and we knew the synonyms and the antonyms of each of these words, وعرفنا السynonyms والantonyms. Now let's try to know their definitions in English but not in Arabic. خلاص مش هتقول عربي تاني. We have to know the definitions in English. ليه؟ لأن احنا بنلاقي دايما إن في question في ال choices, multiple choice, the choices that we have in the exam. دايما بيجي لي 2 or 3 questions in speaking or asking about what? About definitions. So you have to keep these definitions in your mind in order to try to pick up the correct answer. So let's try to do it together. Number 1, wolf in sheep's clothing. What does this mean? We said before that someone who seems to be friendly or harmless but actually they are dangerous. Be caught in a trap. What does this word mean? That you are tricked or stuck in a hard situation. What about betray? Do you remember the word betray? Yes. break someone's trust by being disloyal or giving away secrets. When you give away your friend's secret, so you betray him or her. Exploit, do you remember child exploitation? Yes. We use someone or something unfairly for your own benefit, so you are exploiting him or her. Favor, like what Noor did with the housework. She made her mother a favor. Yes, a kind or helpful act you do for someone, and this someone is so grateful and thankful for doing favors. Pause, do you remember the word pause? Yes, pause, what does it mean? Stop what you are doing for a short time. This is the meaning of pause. When you pause a video or when you pause a song, it's only for what? For a short time, and it just you proceed it or you continue it after a while. Repetition, what does this mean? Opinion that people have about something or someone, and repetition is a good virtue. Scam, a dishonest plan. Yes, it's a plan, but dishonest one. We do it, or people do it, in order to cheat others and get their money, whether money, personal data, or anything else. Just they scam you. Verify, check if something is true or correct. Before you log into any website, you have to verify it. You have to know if the source is reliable and you can count on it. Honest, always telling the truth, not cheating or stealing. Okay, now let's see how these kinds of questions come in the exam. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Let's see. Number 1. A space is dishonest plan to cheat people and get their money. Could you remember what did this definition mean? What was the word? Yes, well done. It's a scam. It's a dishonest plan. Number 2. A or an space is someone who seems friendly but is actually dangerous. Someone who is putting on, yes, a friendly mask. He's trying to put on the friendly face in order to hide their own identity. What do we call, yes, what we call them? Can you remember? Yes, wolf in sheep's clothes. Wolf in, yes, in sheep's clothes. Yes, he is a wolf, but he is wearing sheep's clothes. Number 3, being a space means always telling the truth and not cheating. What does this mean? When you always tell the truth, you are not cheating anyone, you are not manipulating, you are not playing tricks. So what do we call them? Yes, honest people. So being honest, the correct answer is what? Honest. Very good. Another question. To space is to check. أول يا ميس ما لقينا كلمة check عارفين خلاص على طول. Check is the synonym of the word. Very good. Verify. Very good. We have taken this before. That check is verify. Is to check if something is true or correct. So what do we have here? It's verify. Okay. Number 5. To space is to stop what you are doing for a short time. خلاص بقى عرفناها. Stop means very good. The correct answer is C, pause. Well done. Number 6, to space is to break someone's trust. Do you remember? If I broke someone's trust, if I just revealed my friend's secret to others, so what kind of act did I do? That means that I what? I did what? I betrayed him. Very good. So the correct answer is here, betray. To betray someone, that means that you are revealing their own secrets. That means that you are breaking their trust. Okay. Now, let's try to end our session for today. And this was the last slide. And we have discussed all the things in this unit. we have discussed the main vocabulary of this lesson, lesson 1 and 2, and we have taken some excerpts from the reading passage, focused and highlighted on the main vocabulary, have taken their family and have taken their synonyms and antonyms, and also we knew their definitions, and we were exposed to different kinds of questions that may be seen inside the exam. And this is our last question for today. Let's test ourselves. The piece of advice, trust but verify, means you should what? Believe everything you hear, trust people but check the facts, ignore warnings, or never ask questions. This question is a little bit tricky and you have to focus on the answer before picking the correct one. What does this mean? Do you remember? فاكرين حرص ولا تخون? Yes, excellent, well done. So what's gonna be the correct answer? Yes, well done. Trust the people, it's okay. But you have to check the facts before. You have to check the facts and pause. Ask yourself the questions, check the facts after trusting them. ومن هنا تنتهي حلقتنا النهارده. كان معكم مس رنا خالد، معلم لغة إنجليزية، ودمتم سالمين. أشوفكم إن شاء الله في الحلقة القادمة مع باقي شرح يونت 2.